It's about 6:40. I just woke up. I slept really well, just right in the back there. You can't see great. Slept extremely well. So now I'm just gonna head over to the Flagstaff Walmart, grab some fuel canisters, all the food I need. Then I'm gonna head on down to Sedona. I just picked up that whole thing of food, and then in the cooler I got some fruit, milk, and yogurt. So that'll be pretty good for a couple days. I don't think I'll get too bored of it. This is the drive from Flagstaff to Sedona. It was definitely one of my favorite from the trip. I completely forgot to get any footage while I was hiking around Sedona my first day, but I did get a few photos that I'll explain now. This first one is my sleeping setup. It's what I used the whole trip. I was just right on my sleeping mat, and all my stuff was to the left of me. Worked out pretty well. Here is the first of many different Native American walls I saw. This was by the Soldiers Pass caves, and I believe they placed them in caves for different ceremonial uses. This next one is looking out from the same wall in the Soldiers Pass caves. To the left of my last photo, there's a pile of fallen rocks and a crack in the wall where if you climb up, it'll wrap around to this really cool cave. Definitely one of my favorite photos I got. Now I'm at Cathedral Rock, one of the most popular places in Sedona. I went for sunset, which worked out great. Once you get up to Cathedral Rock, you'll be on a saddle. If you go to the left and wrap around the right side of those rocks, you'll be able to scramble up to this really cool pillar. This is the last photo I got that day, and it shows the profile of Cathedral Rock. Right now I'm at the Maskell Trailhead parking lot, and I'm getting ready to do Devil's Bridge right for sunrise. Then I'm gonna turn around, come back down the same trail, and go behind me to the Birthing Cave. And then I think later today I'll do Wilson Mountain probably, or Bear Mountain. So that's the plan for today. Yesterday I didn't get too much footage. The only hike I did was the Cathedral Rock, and I also did the Soldiers Pass Trail. So pretty short. It was like 6 miles total, nice and relaxed. Alright, time to hit the trail. Since I left for Devil's Bridge so early, I was the first person up there, but the lighting wound up being terrible. I made it up to the Birthing Cave. I got it all to myself right now. It was really cool. When I came up, there were some people walking right down from it. And because of the shape of the cave, and I was standing in the middle of it, even though they were like 1,000 feet away, it sounded like they were right behind me. So right now I'm gonna get ready, head back to the car after I take some more photos. And then I think I'm going to do Wilson Mountain this afternoon. I just wrapped up the Birthing Cave. I have no clue where I'm going to head now. I don't think I'm going to do Wilson. It sounds extremely long, and like it would have views that just aren't worthwhile. I might try to do Table Rock. I'm not really sure. Right now I'm thinking I'm going to head to town, grab a bite to eat or something, and then figure it out from there. So I decided, instead of doing the mountain I was planning earlier, I'm going to climb Thunder Mountain. It's the most prominent peak in the middle of Sedona, and I think it might be the highest one. So I'm going to climb that. It's about a little under 2.5 miles, but it's a very steep, scrambly 2.5 miles. If I get scared, I'll just turn around. But let's see how it goes. I'm really excited. So far, it's going really well. The first part of this hike is bushwhacking along this trail. It's not an official trail, but just for people walking on it. I see there's hardly any footprints. So we go along here for about half a mile, just wrapping around the side of the mountain. And then from there, it's as simple as just following up the ridge line to get to the summit. The trail's getting a little bit looser, a little bit hard to follow. I slipped off of it for a few feet a couple times, but I was able to get right back on. It's getting steeper, cliffier, but you can make it out there. I'm getting along, chugging through it. Let's keep going. So I'm in a little class 3 section right here. It feels pretty safe so far. There hasn't been any sketchy moments or anything. All right, I made it about 2/3 of the way up. Things are getting a little bit too sketchy, so I'm gonna turn around here. There's more and more big, steep cliffs, loose rocks. It's just not worth it. So I'm gonna turn around here while I still can, head back to the car and unwind from this. I'm upset. Yeah, I don't know. It's just started getting too hard to find out where the trail was. Too many cliffs, too many loose rocks. I'll be back. I'll do it again. Definitely not alone. After my disappointment with that guy right there, I'm heading towards a really big cave up on the side of it.
Again, I don't have any good footage from this part of the trip, but this was the Keyhole Cave, which was one of the coolest caves in Sedona.
I'm starting out on, I think it's pronounced the Boynton, not sure, canyon trail. I forgot to bring my GoPro, so it's just the cell phone footage today. So I'll see you at the caves.
In order to get up to this location, you have to scramble through the middle, but then you can wrap around out to the ledge. There's also more ceremonial Native American walls here that you can find by wrapping around to the left side of the cave.
But now I'm heading down. I'm gonna have like a proper breakfast, and then I believe I'm going to head over to Bear Mountain. After Bear Mountain, I will try to get out to the Robber's Roost. I'm starting out now on Bear Mountain. I made it to the top of the first plateau. Beautiful view from here. I'm not gonna bother going up to the top. It's a lot further. I got a little over 1.5 miles out. The view's great, but I've already seen this view from other mountains so many times. So I'm gonna head back to the car. There's a couple more caves I want to try to get to. And while it's still daylight, I want to head down to Prescott. After about a half hour on dirt and gravel roads, I'm walking up towards Robber's Roost, which is a cave on the outskirts of Sedona. And now right here is the Shamans Cave, or Robber's Roost, the two names it has. Here are more of the Native American walls. Beautiful cave. That was Robber's Roost. Definitely the best cave I've been to so far. Super cool with the two different entrances. So now I'm gonna head back to the car, go down the 15 miles of dirt service road again, back to the paved road, and then drive down to Prescott and see what I can find to do down there.
This is a time lapse of my drive over Jerome, Arizona, which was definitely one of the most scenic drives from my trip, and I definitely recommend it. And here is a sample of what some of the roads towards the dispersed campsites look like.
I'm about to head to bed. Tonight I'm in a dispersed camping area, so I've got my own lot to myself. So I'm gonna head to bed and then sleep in a tiny bit later than I've been. Head into the city, grab some supplies, and then go on a hike.